This is a very hard moment for all of us here in the farm. Something just happened that changes a lot of things, and I'm sorry if this is a very rough and emotional moment, but we are very hurt inside at the same time. Two persons who are very close to us, who are very, very close to us, and we love them so much. They left the project, they left the community. I'm talking about Kake and Idrana. We are all going through a very emotional and sad moment. We don't know what's gonna happen, we don't know how we're gonna handle this. But it happened, they just decided to leave the farm. It's their decision, and we gotta respect that. We could have done many things better. We could have communicated much better and do many things to avoid this happen. All of us could have done better, work on it, just have better communication in general. But it happened, and I feel you guys deserve to know this. We're very hurt, but we will get through this. And I think this is just part of life. This is just part of this project. We knew there are gonna be some ups and downs, that we were gonna have hard times and very painful moments, but we're just not expecting this one. Not really. No. Things in the farm are going to be changing a little bit. The amount of work is going to be increasing. I'm going to be mostly taking on the goats, all the process of taking care of them, and the milking, and also I'm going to be taking on the chickens. The guys are gonna be taking on mostly on the puppies, just training them. That is one of the hardest tasks in the entire farm. And I'm gonna be taking on the goats and chickens. This is gonna be hard work, a lot of work for the three of us. But we also have Alberto and Enrique, who has been very helpful during the last few years that we have had them here in the farm. They have showed us to be very helpful with the management of the entire farm. These are hard times for all of us, but this is a time to be together as a family that we are, as a team. Organization is going to be key from now on. Also, hyper efficiency, and be working as hard as possible to get this farm in the right direction, to accomplish our goal. At the end is for all of us to be happy in this place, to try to make the best out of a farm, and I think out of every situation. I'm trying to be positive, I'm trying to stay calm and keep my feet in the ground. It's a little hard, not gonna lie, but this is just life happening. This is just life, and we gotta flow with it. I do have a lot of work to do, not only inside here of my house, but also out there on the A-frame. I'm going to get started on the A-frame because it's not raining. That's the only time where I can put some work in there. I have used a lot of materials that are for the construction of this house that I don't have them put in the right place. I don't have them stored in the right place, and I wanna start putting them over the structure so the rain doesn't keep damaging them, doesn't keep just getting into the metal and just getting it rusty. So it's gonna be heavy work, but I'm ready for it. All of these are materials that I had used laying down in the ground, and I decided to organize everything, and it's looking pretty cool. These are 6x4 caballos. These are the ones I'm going to be using for finishing the structure over there for the roof. I have to talk to my architect to see some details about the roof, and then I can finally get started on that next week. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for getting back on the construction of the roof. Come on, boy. Come here. Come here. This is something that we have to do every once in a while, that is cutting the nails of them. Usually in the wild, well, you have goats just running around in a property where you have rocks. They are gonna trim their nails with the rocks, like walking in there, and you're gonna have to do this kind of job. But here we don't have rocks in the land. We basically only have the gravel that we put around, and they don't walk over that all the time. So this is an extra job that we have to do. Usually once a month. It depends of how fast the nails are growing, but it's kind of relaxing, you know. It's just a spa session with the goats. Right, boy, you're next. That. Oh, I cut your nails. I just finished closing all the holes that I made in here, all the holes for the pipelines and the drain system that I put in there. Noah's gotta wait for a pump. I need to get a pump. It's gonna take some time, so I just need to be patient until I order it and it arrives here. So it's gonna take a few days. But the exciting part is that I let everything set up, everything is just ready to install that pump and have running water in the sink. I found out that there is a leak in the roof of the goat's house, and it's getting a little messy. It's getting water inside there and the goats are getting wet, and that is something that I don't want to keep happening. So I got this over here, which is what I'm gonna use to cover that leak and just fix it. It's done. I managed to weld it into place. It's looking pretty good, I would say. I mean, what matters is that there are no more leaks here and the goats are gonna be dry and comfy. I really need to go to town as soon as possible to get more hay, dry hay, because the rain just damaged all the one that I had stored here, and I need to get more to make the beds in here. Just make sure that all this stuff is dry so they are comfy and they're not gonna be cold because they cuddle one with the other, which is so cute. I have seen them sometimes. It's very, very cute. We didn't get as much as we used to get. This is just half of a liter. But I'm gonna try changing the milking schedule. I'm gonna go from 2 p.m. that I have doing it to 3 p.m., probably 3:30, and I think that's gonna help to fill this entire thing up. Good morning. I have a roommate now. That's Teddy. Hey Ted, come here. Come on, good boy. Come on. Ah, who's a good boy? He's having some problems behaving. He's getting there. He's getting there. So I'm taking him. I think he just needs some love, some extra love, and he can make me company. So we both benefit from that deal. Right, Ted? Don't eat me. I'm not food. I'm your friend. But now we're gonna start the day. Ah. I love you too, Teddy. I love you too. Is this your way to say good morning? Yes? Alright, I like it. It's a sunny morning! We haven't had one of these ones in I don't know, a few days. Feels good just to feel the sun in your face. Feels pretty good. I'm gonna be working on the A-frame as it is sunny. I'm gonna be adding the next support that I have been missing, like that tiny little one over there, but in that side. I ran out of my paint, my primer, my yellow primer, so I'm using the emergency one that happens to be red. It's not a big deal, it's red, it's not yellow as I want it, but the important part here is that it is protecting it against the rain, so it's covering it against the rust. These used to be my welds 4 months ago. Check this out. That is just so nasty. I don't even know what I was thinking when I made that weld over there, but it looks horrible. No, these are my welds from last week. They are better. The difference between 4 months ago and now is huge. It's huge. I have got so much better at welding. With my new welding machine, it's just way easier. I have been studying a lot about the amperage, what's the right one, what should I not use, and all that stuff. And it's just awesome. I'm still far away from where I want to be, but I'm getting closer. I just received a mail from my architect explaining me the next steps for the roof. Somewhere around there you can see something. Maybe not. It's too far away, but it's cool. These are the details, the specs of these carriolas that you see over here. Though these ones are gonna go right over here where you see those little angle pieces, those tiny things that are sticking out. These ones are gonna go in the top of that, and after that's gonna be the roof. This is exciting! This entire thing is coming along pretty well. Check this out. I just made the drawers for this. Looks pretty cool. I'm missing some paint and adjust this stuff here. Puts the handlers, and that's gonna be pretty much it. So I'm gonna be able to take them out, put them back in. I'm also missing the doors in this side, so that's something that I'm gonna be working pretty soon in. But I mean, it's looking cool. I just need to put some paint and it's gonna be even better. Check this out! I finished putting the handles there and also all the paint, and it's looking pretty cool. This is interesting. I've been cleaning around a little bit, just getting rid of all the metal that I had there, just finishing, put it in, piling it up here so I can recycle it later. And all of a sudden it got sunny when it was all foggy, and it feels like it's dry season, which is a clear indicator that the mini summer is about to come. The mini summer is a tiny little gap of time that we have. Is around 20 to 25, sometimes it's even 30 days of good weather, sunny days, beautiful days, good sunsets, that it's worth waiting for it for the entire year. But feels like it. Not sure if it is. I'm just trying to keep my head busy with something. Well guys, I'm gonna let you go here. I'm sorry, this is not the kind of videos I make all the time, but it has been just pretty tough for me, all this situation. And this is my real life. What I share here, what I share with you, is what happens in my life every day. I'm gonna be okay, I'm gonna be alright. I have my boy Teddy. He's my emotional support buddy, and I know that he's not gonna leave me unless there is food on the line. Right, boy? Come here. I love you too. Hey, easy, easy, easy. It's okay, come on. We love you guys so much. Thanks for the support, and we'll see you next time.